Hey everyone, Tafony here. Today's rambling is about the WMD Legion, an 8 HP analog oscillator for Eurorack. Here's the disclaimer. Marius was once again kind enough to lend this one to me. I have no affiliation with WMD or its current incarnations and offshoots whatsoever. This video isn't sponsored or anything. This module is discontinued. This is just my own series, my own thoughts, my own ramblings. Secondary disclaimer here today. Oscillators have nearly limitless possibilities and things you might expect on either end of it in a demo. Subtractive synthesis and modular, these things are nearly infinite, and I could never hope to pretend to understand, never mind cover, every single concept and context that you might be expecting or familiar with, be it through zero FM, linear and exponential FM, or internal pulse width modulation, etc. So rambling about is just that. I hope to give you a quick demo, share my thoughts on the module. If I butcher it, you let me know in the comments. But I want to just I hope at some point in the future I'll just be that nutcase with hundreds of Eurorack videos that you can say, okay, well, let's compare these 6 oscillators, and you can just hear quick different demos and just get a quick idea, like a bite-sized version of how it sounds, right? So, but more importantly than all that, this is what it sounds like. I am borrowing this one, and we are going to discover it together for the first time. So let's run it into my favorite all-in-one envelope VCA filter and wavefolder, the steady state gate. So I am going to bring this in. You'll see a sequence from the Oxy going in the left, going on in the left. Now I think that's pretty crazy out the gate. So let's try and get this as uncolored, as straightforward as possible. Right off the bat, the swarm output sounds so good. Oh god. I love supersaws, and I have a feeling this thing is going to have a crazy supersaw. Like I said, manual time together. So, top left is your octave. Let's send it the triangle. It's a pretty straightforward waveform. So, octave in the top left. So in oscillator mode, I'm assuming there is a LFO mode somewhere on here is what they're referring to there. These LEDs indicate the currently selective octave. Octaves 1 to 4 are displayed by 1 bright LED. Octaves 5 to 8 are displayed in 1 bright LED and 3 dim LEDs. In LFO mode, the LEDs will scan back and forth at the rate of the LFO. So, if I just go down into LFO mode here, does it change? No. Okay. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to demo LFO mode today because, you know what LFOs can do, and I think it might be cooler to hear some of the amazing sounds on board. So, oscillators are always that jungling act of what octave is my sequencer in and what octave is the oscillator in. So, this is kind of bassy, but I like it there. The tune knob to the right of it, this LED will be lit brightly when semitone tuning is active. It will be lit dimly when the fine-tune mode is active. It will breathe when tuning is locked. Now there is a lock feature, and I understand that like one of the big pluses with the Legion is that it is really easy to tune and really stable, which is always a problem with analog oscillators, but for the sake of this video, I am not going to do a lot of tuning if I don't have to. So that is the tune knob. You know how oscillators tune. I'll leave that one there. So, here we go. Octave buttons. Pressing the right octave will increase the octave. Pressing the left will decrease the frequency by 1 octave. Pressing both buttons will toggle between oscillator and LFO mode. Okay, that's useful to know. So if I press both, you can no longer hear it because it is too low. But let's get back into the oscillator mode. Cool. Okay, windows. So the window controls, from my understanding, this is something that they liked in the Juno, or a concept that's from the Juno, and I really love the Juno 106 oscillators. I have the Castor and Pollux, and it sounds amazing. Let's see what the windows do. So the windows, pressing the right button will increase the number of discontinuities in the saw waveform. Pressing left button will decrease the number. Okay. So what I'm thinking is that it gets nastier to the right. Let's see. When the sharp LED, I am assuming that's what that middle one is. The sharp LED is off, the saw will have no discontinuities. Holding the left button will select window discontinuity, similar to a pulse wave, indicated by the left eye LED. Holding the right button will switch to phase reversal discontinuity, as indicated by the right LED. I don't know what a lot of that means. Like I said, this might be a little intimidating. So let's get into the saw output. And you can hear what decreasing that. Ooh, super saw. And increasing it sounds like. So that's none. Increase. And then if we hold it to switch to phase reversal. Okay, so this is like a PWM style one on the left. So if you hold the left, now we're now in this mode. Yeah, so this is similar to a pulse wave. Cool. And then if I send it an LFO, yeah. Okay, let's get out of that mode. Okay, sorry, I was trying to switch to the other mode before that we were already in, so. Cool, and I believe this will affect the swarm mode. So let's just for simplicity take out our PWM. No, it doesn't affect the swarm mode. Just the alpha, or sorry, just the saw output. Interesting. So let's go back to our saw. Let's run that PWM-esque mode. Oh, so cool. Yeah. Oh, if we just crank our LFO up to almost like audio rates, yeah. Oh. Marius, what have you done? An exponential LFO? Yeah, I'm not gonna demo that stuff here. Sorry. Okay, that's alright though. Let's detune. I wonder if there's detune control on board somewhere. Okay, let's go through back to our saw wave. No, let's go to swarm, because we're going to get to this swarm timber now. So pressing this button cycles increases the number of swarm animators. When the LED is off, no animators are active. So let's... Okay, so we're in swarm mode. We are with no what they call animators. Let's bring some animators in. This is the detune knob that I was talking about, so... Okay, yep. Very, like, Juno-y to my ears. And my ears are not good. But this totally reminds me of the Castor and Pollux, just like that detuned analogness. Alright. Let's... Okay, that's my core sound. Let's bring in some of that swarm timber. 1, 2, super saw mode, 3. So good. We got a pulse width. Yeah, that doesn't affect anything on the swarm mode, so very cool. Yeah, and then that's it off. Awesome. Man, this thing sounds so good. Okay. Now, the sub controls. Now, I believe one of the unique things here is there actually is a triangle subwave. Let me rephrase that. There is unique waveforms for the sub-octave, which is really cool. It's just a unique piece of the Legion's repertoire, I guess. Let's bring this decay down so it's less boomy. Let's switch the sub-octave. So there's down 1 octave, down 2 octaves. And there's a way to change the waveform. How do I change the waveform? Sub-octave. Press the button to select whether sub waveform is down 1 or 2 octaves. We just did that. We'll hold the button down to cycle through the waveform. So right now we are in the saw, square, and that's triangle. Very cool. There's also a sine wave. So if I wavefold my sine wave too, using the Buchla-esque stuff almost. Yeah. Alright. Let's do a super quick run through of this, of every waveform. Okay, so I'm doing some wavefolding. Let's take off the wavefolding. Let's take off our resonance. Let's open our filter all the way up. So this is what it sounds like. Quick demo of them all. Let's hear sine wave. You're already hearing it. Triangle wave. You're already hearing it. Pulse wave. What do we got here? We have sub-octave. It's our triangle wave. Oh, I think that's that layering all of them? Nothing? So that's saw, square, triangle, layer. Maybe that's noise. Sounds nice. Ooh. Damn. Legion is good. Holy crap, Legion is good. Okay, we did the pulse. We did the saw. Let's do the swarm. Oh, the swarm is just killer. Just totally killer. Yeah. Yes, 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 indeed. WMD Legion. Holy crap, that sounds great. It's such a shame they only did 600 of them. I hope they bring them back. Or I hope there is something similar in the pipe, because holy cow. Alright, I said I wouldn't mix them. We're going to mix them. Here's our subs. It's so good. Swarm output. Bring that into maybe a little less. And then I'll bring in this. No, that is our saw. I don't actually think the saw adds too much to that. Let's do. WMD Legion. It sounds so good. I have nothing but great things to say. Oh man, bring it back. Please bring it back. All right, I'm Tafony. Thank you. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon.